Joining me is Michael Greco. He is the Vice President of the FDNY EMS Local 2507 Union, which represents the over 4,000 uniformed EMTs, paramedics, and fire inspectors in New York City. Now, Michael says he gets texts and calls from members saying, "I just can't take it anymore." And I can well imagine that that's the issue. And Michael, is there anyone that on a regular basis is trained to monitor, or is there even an opportunity for someone to systematically interact with, you were talking about 4,000 people here, to determine who is breaking down, who's having a problem here?
Unfortunately, no. To what you're asking, there is not a system in place that will proactively check. We do have a counseling service. We do have an ability to call over. There's a 24-hour hotline. They will get you in touch with a counselor. But it's the member must be proactive to get that sort of help.
What often happens is there is a failure of the individual that's suffering to recognize that this has gone beyond just being tired, being irritable, being frustrated, and so they don't label this as something that needs attention because there are signs and people have to know what those are. For example, with PTSD, there are intrusive thoughts. These are these involuntary memories, these distressing dreams, these vivid nightmares, all of these things that are reliving the trauma. And someone might have those but not give it a voice. They have psychological and physiological reactions to cues. It could be a loud noise. It could be somebody tapping them on the shoulder that startles them. You can see people that go into withdrawal where they're avoiding thoughts, feelings, or conversations that might be about what has got them triggered and upset, where they avoid activities, places, people, and they start to have these feelings of detachment where they can be in a group of maybe 10 other EMTs, but yet they feel very much isolated and alone, and then you start to see this irritable and aggressive behavior. Those are the warning signs, the red flags of PTSD that could really change a person's life.
You're 100% correct. And then we have the addedness of not only is it not recognized, but then it's disciplined. Somebody starts coming in late. There's a bunch of telltale signs that very well could be PTSD. And instead of recognizing it, self-recognition, and others around you, it then gets misinterpreted as a simply bad employee.